following is a presentation of the 6HL powered by Sports Gamer and the 6HL media team. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 6HL Friday Night Hockey. I, as always, am your host, TJ Chalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. And here we are. Another night, another stream, and an action-packed Friday night. In Game 1, we'll be watching Nashville taking on Colorado. And in Game 2 this evening, it's the St. Louis Blues versus the New Jersey Devils. Both absolutely fantastic games. Now, my guest with me tonight, if you didn't see it in the stream description, is a great member of our 6HL media team, and we want to take the opportunity to let you get to meet all these guys. So everybody, please welcome with me on the stream tonight, Rady 420. How you doing, buddy?
Good, bud. How's everything over there?
Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely ready for some great hockey tonight. Obviously, Nashville and Colorado is going to be fantastic. Taking a look at the guys that are going to be in the lineups, minus a couple of changes. What's standing out to you in that one?
It really just going to be some sound hockey, quick movement. We'll see. It's probably going to be a goalie battle, to be honest with you. So we'll see which one of those goalies can stand on their head longer and make the saves that make the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Fire Ghost and Jesus Thanks You going up against one another, and that's definitely going to be a great matchup. If we go and take a quick look at the game lines for Game 1, for Nashville Predators, it's at Your Mama's Hammer at center, Slang at left wing, Tolerant at right wing. Left D will be, Vojtx. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if I'm not on right D. It's Alpha Fallen. And at goal, it's Jesus Hacks You. As for the Colorado Avalanche, Lost in the Sauce will be at center. Echo was removed, and I believe it's, oh my God, sorry, I had it here literally 1 second ago. I apologize, guys. The quick changes that were made there. So Echo is out, and Corker will be taking that left wing. Right wing will still be Achilles Strife. Hedman at left D. Pistol Pete is also out of the lineup for Colorado tonight, and Dominator going in his place. And Fire Ghost, again, one of the goalies that we saw at the All-Star game on Wednesday in net. So this is definitely looking like it's going to be a fantastic one all the way around tonight.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I can't wait to get it started, man.
Me neither. I'm waiting, just waiting for these guys to go live right now. Looking at the time, we got about 5 minutes here. So, Rady, you've spent some time now with us in the 6HL media department. Going back to the owner reveal, as well as the awards ceremony, which made my first couple mistakes at the awards ceremony and learned from those as I moved on. But yeah, you've put together some great assets. It's great having you in the media department. What's the thing that brings you joy? Why do you enjoy doing this for the media department?
Tough to say. I mean, something just I've always enjoyed, but something that has been nice in this around it. Especially with you and with Harry and some of the other guys, but you two especially, similar to a hockey team. It's been nice, seeing all of us come from different places. I don't want to say having misfires, but finding, taking that time to find the chemistry, like a virtual hockey team and real hockey team has to. And it's been, dude, it's been great watching you grow from the jump and everything that you've done and I mean I hope I'm not pulling the curtain too back, but seeing your face and hearing your voice when you pulled together some of your stuff, and we're so excited to show us all that stuff is awesome, and it leads to the to the community. and you know that's what this is here. You know, we're all playing the same game, playing together, bullshitting in the chat together. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
100%.
It's a community, so everything we could do to build that and foster that. You know, I enjoy being a part of,
That's awesome.
you know, Harry's been absolutely amazing as the leader of everything. You
Yes,
know,
he has.
we just top notch. Couldn't say more about the guy.
That's absolutely fantastic, man. Like I feel the same. You know, it's been great becoming more a part of this community as the streams have gotten bigger. You know, more guys watching, more guys getting involved, and it's absolutely amazing. One more thing I got to ask you about before we start looking at the game again here. But behind you, I see the New York
Hmm.
Rangers. I see the New
Sure,
York Mets.
sure.
Yeah, let's go. So representing New York, where are you at in New York?
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in New York City, but a couple of years ago I moved upstate. I'm about 4 hours north now, so kind of dead center of New York State nowadays.
Ooh,
But
not too bad.
you know, I brought some of the fandom with me.
Of course.
I'm deep into Bills territory up here.
Oh,
Uh,
that was a little disappointing this year.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was expecting them to go
yeah.
all the way to the bowl, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, me too, man.
Oh,
Me
fresh.
too. And I did. You want to talk about last year? Last year, I think that was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen any fan base in any sport go through. I mean,
Yeah.
they had their guy, their franchise guy, you know, knock off the next big thing,
Yep.
and they were right there, and then of course had it taken away. But
I don't.
whatever, man. Let's get to some hockey.
I don't know if you saw Frisch Mania in the chat, but I guess when talking about New York, he says Rady is approved. So you got the
Yeah.
approval from Frisch Mania. He's another guy, New York guy, and absolutely loves those Rangers. Taking a look right now, really quickly. I'm just gonna go and see if they are about to go. Looks like I don't know if he's live or not here. I may have to switch the stream here, guys, because I can't tell. One second.
Take your time, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, really looking forward to this one. Just waiting for these guys to fire up.
Hmm.
Again, Colorado and Nashville. So, Colorado's been on a little bit of a, still one of the best teams in the league, obviously, but hit a little bit of a slump. Obviously trying to get it back. You know, can't talk about Fire Ghost playing without saying, if you're a goaltender, tend the goal. So let's hope that we don't have a repeat of the All-Star game and he manages to tend the goal tonight. But looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, yeah. As a forward, I like to see them try and take those little risks every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But not when it's not when we're looking the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what's happening
One
here.
thing I know we will see, I'm sure, a lot of, and I hope I don't sound like I'm on a soapbox here too much, but I'm sure we're gonna see some tip goals,
Yeah.
and that's the name of the game this year.
Yep.
And oof,
Yeah, Big
I
Tipper
have some
seems to
strong
be.
opinions that I'll save for now on tip goals.
Yeah,
But
versus last
mm,
season. So in the 22 game, obviously 1T was ridiculously OP. And it seems like this year it has changed to Big Tipper. And the Silver Tipper is equally as efficient and just unreal. Some of the tip goals that, I've seen this season are unreal.
yeah, no, and I mean, yeah, like 90-degree angles, like, and I don't know the ones that really get me, and not don't get me wrong, myself, I'm a playmaker, so I like wheeling out from the corner, finding a defenseman in a lane. You know, him sending a good setup. You know that used to be one of my favorite plays.
Yeah.
And now, so often you'll see a defenseman being pressured at the blue line.
Yeah.
They'll practically have 1 foot out, out of the zone, be leaning out, and just flick a no talent
Yeah.
no aim shot at net, and it'll get tipped in and
Yeah.
be the difference maker in a game. And those are the ones that get to me that are hard to digest. And like I said, I hate to sound like I'm complaining about it, but it's I don't know. It's sometimes
Yeah. It's rough.
they're tough, yeah, tough to
It's
swallow.
it's it's rough.
Goalies, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
As a defenseman,
More power to
when
them.
I get a couple of those, I do enjoy when I get those goals. I don't get too many of them, but when I get one like that or get an assist like that on a goal like that, like just from outside, because I like to try and keep them. You know what I mean? Low into the
Sure, sure,
outside,
sure,
try
of
and get
course.
that tip, right? You know, but that's
Sure.
always fun. Okay, so what it looks like here was that Corker was having a little bit of trouble getting the stream up. His Xbox kind of froze on him. So they're loading up right now. We're just running a couple of minutes behind, guys. He's in the dressing room now. There's I think 4 of them in there. So I think it was probably a lobby glitch based on what I'm seeing here, but it looks like they're on their way back in, and this is going to be a whole ton of fun. As I said, Nashville, Rydell's Nashville against Mashley's Colorado. This one is setting up to be a good one, and I'm looking forward to every minute of it. And don't forget that also tonight, game 2 will be the New Jersey Devils versus the St. Louis Blues, 2 of the big teams in the league. That one has all the potential in the world to just be in an absolute firestorm.
Yeah, I saw a couple of people already talking about looking forward to that one. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's gonna
me
be good.
too. Me too. Definitely looking forward to getting this one underway. So it looks like they're just about to get running. We'll move ourselves over here to the game end host. Yeah, that's right. You're still on camera. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you off in a couple minutes. And
No, no, no. Oh man, you think we're gonna get a different menu next year?
different menu, maybe, maybe,
Mm.
maybe. We'll see how she goes. But it would be nice. It would be nice. Hopefully, we can get more teams in. Again, we want more owners. So keep in mind that the end of the season is coming up. So those applications for team ownership and management will obviously be going out, and obviously I think there would be some like to expand. And if you're watching and you're not part of the 6HL but you play on Xbox, we run every Monday to Friday night, 10 p.m., 10:45 p.m. Eastern. So even if you play in one of the other leagues, you can make these games afterwards. Again, Monday to Friday. And we stream here on Twitch, trying to give you the best action, and these guys are good to go. It is Nashville. It is Colorado. Coming up next on 6HL Friday Night Hockey. Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel. And here we go. 6HL Friday Night Hockey. I'm going to check and see if there's any see if we can get a little bit of audio here without commentators. I hope he managed that he remembered to turn the commentators off. We'll see how this one goes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nope, no, the commentators aren't off, but the volume is low enough. Hopefully I can keep them out of this. All right, here we go. Face-off win there by Colorado. They'll get it back. Dominator with the puck now. Sending it over to the left-hand side to Hedman. Hedman up at the top point, looking to get it down on the left wing. And a great defensive play there by Alpha X Fallen to grab that puck. Here come Nashville now. They'll come over the line offside, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off. A little bit of a bump there after the whistle.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. I hope we get a bunch of that in this one tonight. Good Colorado win by Lost in the Sauce. Ooh, Lost in the Sauce getting that one knocked off him. Now it's Nashville back the other way. That one gets knocked out, so Nashville will have to go back and get reset. Here's Alpha X Fallen now. Tries to get it up the left-hand side. That one blows right past Slang. So that'll be called for icing, and Colorado gets an offensive zone face-off here. So far, Lost in the Sauce looking pretty good in the dot.
Yeah, that was just a misconnection there. He was trying to find the deep outlet.
Oh, here we go. Slang picking that off. Nashville with it now. Big hit down in the corner. I believe that was Dominator. Just absolutely dominating in the corner. Colorado with it now, holding it. There's Hedman up at the point. Tries to get it down low. Strife with a
Good
shot
hustle
on.
there.
That one gets blocked. Big save there, and then the second shot blocked. Now here comes Nashville back the other way. Slang with the puck. Has that knocked off him. So far, pretty tight game.
Yeah, good puck movement by the Avalanche there. Sometimes you want to move the puck quickly early. See how guys are defending that.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you want to play high, whether you want to play low.
There's Neon Jesus. Oh, Neon Jesus taking a hit there, but they managed to get it out front. Big save there by Jesus. Offensive zone face-off here for Colorado. They'll win that one. Back to Hedman. Oh, and now here comes Nashville. Tolerant with the puck. Getting it back up to the point to Alpha. Alpha sending it down low. All the way around to the other side.
Cool.
Slang gets absolutely rocked there by Dominator. Now Colorado's moving back the other way. Shot on. Big save there. Alpha with it now. Looking for a little bit of room, trying to get it out of the zone. Here they go. There's Tolerant with the puck now. Oh, gets the pass up to Slag. Just couldn't get the shot off. Slang with it again. Has it knocked off his stick by Lost in the Sauce. And here's Hedman. Hedman trying to get it up over center. That one gets knocked back, and Colorado will have to start again. This time, Hedman will just dump it in. Oh, and a big hit there, down in the corner. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This one's starting to get physical, and I'm here for it. There's Neon Jesus. Oh, he can't get it. So it looks like Lost in the Sauce is out, and it's Neon Jesus in there.
Gotcha.
At center. There's Nashville now. Shot on. Oh, and I don't know if that got blocked or if that was a full save there by Fire Ghost, but either way.
I think that got through.
Well, then an amazing save there by Fire Ghost. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Here come the Avalanche now. That one gets picked off. Oh, another big hit. Now we're seeing the hits coming left and right. Hedman with the puck. Sending it up to the left-hand side. Here's Neon Jesus now. Shot on and a big save by Jesus.
Yeah. He was able to walk right in there. Take a look.
And here we go. Offensive zone face-off for Colorado. Big shot on. That one gets blocked on the way to the net. Another shot on and a big save there by Jesus. Jesus having to come up big for his team here. Battled down low. Oh.
Wow.
Two great big saves by Jesus. Wow.
Right on the doorstep there.
Yeah, that first shot coming from Jesus, and the second one from Achilles. That was awfully dangerous. Here's Achilles now. Can't get the shot off. There's Neon Jesus. Gets it back up to the point to Dominator. Back to Jesus. No. Nashville coming back the other way now. Pass out front gets picked off, and it's Colorado moving right back. Colorado looking a little more dangerous now. Good job defensively there by Nashville. And it looks like this period is going to end without a score yet.
Yeah.
So 0-0 at the end of one. Was expecting a little more than this, but a great defensive game so far. Overall, just, definitely some chances. Colorado really starting to buzz there at the end of that first period. Nashville going to have to make some adjustments defensively, or they could be in trouble if they allow this Colorado team to avalanche them.
Yeah. Avalanche
nice pun,
are coming on strong. I mean, yes. It was outstanding of you to point it out yourself as well. Always a bonus.
Yeah, always.
But yeah, Avalanche they were starting to come on strong there. Good defense by Nashville. They're standing up for at the line a lot of times. Even that big hit, that was a result of down in the corner on there,
Yeah.
and that was a result of Colorado having to dump
Yep.
to even enter. So yeah, it worked out there, but that's what you're trying to make them do, and hopefully you win the better side of it. But
Exactly.
but, but here we go.
Yep.
And that save,
Yeah.
don't undersell that save. That save
No.
was big.
Massive.
Yeah. Every game there's a couple of saves that goalie's got to make to win, and that was number one so far right there.
Yep. Exactly. Nashville with the puck now. Second period underway here. Here's Lurk. Oh, that one gets taken by Neon. Neon, loses it. That was a great defensive play there by Vogue. Here's Dominator now getting it up to Achilles. Achilles gets bumped off the puck. That one will go down low. And a huge, huge hit there by Neon Jesus. He absolutely rocked Alpha.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Alpha with a shot. Ooh. That one gets blocked on the way through. Almost made it to the net. But Neon Jesus there to grab it. Oh, tried to get that pass up to Neon Jesus. But couldn't find its way through. Hit a defender. And that play looked dangerous, but got stopped.
He did enough.
Yes, he did. Here we go now. Colorado almost with the face-off win there, but now it's Nashville coming back the other way. Here's Tolerant. Oh, big shot on. That one gets blocked. And now it's Colorado coming right back the other way. Here's Achilles with the puck. Dropping it back. Shot goes wide of the net. Alpha. Ooh, Alpha missing the hit there. And now he's coming up, bringing it up on his own. Looking to get down low. Has that one knocked off him. Manages to get it back now. Sends it down low. But Dominator there to pick it up. Colorado going to take their time and reset here. Neon Jesus with it. Backhand pass. There's Neon Jesus. Oh, tries to get it back to the point, but nobody there, and Colorado is going to have to reset again. Dominator with the puck now. Gets it over to the right-hand side to Achilles. Achilles holding. Gets it up to the point to Dominator. Shot on, goes just wide. Nobody there to tip it. That could have been a great opportunity for a tip. Goes wide. Nashville with it now. Oh, and that pass going right to Neon Jesus, and he just couldn't take hold of it. Big hit there. That was Hedman getting absolutely rocked. Here comes Nashville back the other way now. There's Tolerant. Tolerant trying to get the pass through the middle there. Wasn't able to find anybody. Colorado now getting pressured here by Nashville. Oh, and here we go. Tolerant with it. A little bit of room all on his own. Oh, and a great defensive, great defensive play there. To pull that one back.
Defense all over the place.
Oh, my God. That was wild. Yeah, that was Corker, the left wing there, with the huge defensive play there. That was unreal. Here we go now. Corker with the puck. Tries to get it over, but that one gets picked off. Tolerant with it. Hasn't knocked off his stick, but it went to Slang. He gets it back to Alpha. Alpha holding now down low. Get it down. Oh, they try to find him back out front. And that one gets knocked off him. We'll send that, and that'll be an icing call. So Colorado, Colorado's going to get another offensive zone face-off here against Nashville. Ooh, and that clear. Oh, big shot, scores!
Oh!
Definitely wasn't a big shot, but it's Achilles getting it done nonetheless. That one was kind of floating. Achilles got a stick on it. That one makes its way past Jesus. And Colorado's up 1-0 just like that here.
Yeah, sometimes the changeup gets him.
Yes, it does. Here we go. Ooh, Nashville with it looking out front. Oh, my God. And they almost put that one into their own net. Thankfully, that didn't happen for Colorado. And here we
Yeah, you
go.
felt like
Achilles with it now.
Colorado was coming and they were gonna get one.
Yep. Achilles already with one. He'll get it up to Dominator. Pass over to the left-hand side. And unfortunately, they couldn't get the shot off there. Oh, what a great defensive play there by Dominator, getting in the way of that pass and just cutting that off, or the shot, completely. Takes it right on the stick, and if they had a couple extra seconds.
Oh.
Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Especially when you're playing so well.
Yeah. Yeah, but these guys are definitely still in it.
Sure, of course. It's still, and that's of course, that's of course what a goalie's got to do for you, keep you in it. But yeah, tough to see a goalie playing that well, get it, something like that going. Not that it was entirely a cheap goal, because Colorado was coming and they were peppering them and they were controlling the flow of the game. So that factors into it there. But yeah, this goalie's playing great, and let's see how this one finishes out.
Oh, yeah, 100%. These guys are both doing a great job. Both teams doing a great job defensively, right? Keeping a lot of the shots to the outside. Nobody's getting any, real good chances. A lot of the big moves that we've seen have been broken up kind of before they actually transpire. Colorado obviously getting a few more chances here, but overall, this has been a tight defensive game. And here we go. Third period about to get underway. Colorado up 1-0 over Nashville. There we go. Colorado winning another face-off. There's Achilles getting it back to Neon Jesus. Neon Jesus looking out front, and Achilles shot scores from the corner. Unreal. Wow. Achilles with his second of the game.
Did that go? No, I thought that went over somebody, but I don't think so.
It went in from the corner. It looked like it got blocked. Went out to the corner. That's why I thought Achilles, but he managed to get it back. An unreal shot and goal there, looking for the Omaha. Neon Jesus trying to beat it out. Oh, come on. Ooh, if I was in there, I'd probably be a little bit pissed off. It looked like he won that race.
Remember, it's to the hashes, not the end line anymore.
Damn. Here we go now. Alpha Fallen with the puck. We get it down to the corner to Lurk. Lurk sending it right back around. Alpha Fallen managing to get it right back. A little bit of work there. Can't get it out of the zone. Nashville pressuring now. Here's Alpha. We get bumped off the puck, but manages to get it back. Looking out front. Shot. That one gets blocked, and now it's Colorado coming right back the other way. Oh.
Ooh, missed opportunity.
Yeah, very much a missed opportunity there. It looked like Corker was trying to find Neon Jesus up the middle and just couldn't connect with them.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Another big face-off win for Colorado. They're definitely running this game in that department. Oh, pass out front gets picked off, and here comes Nashville back the other way. Alpha with a bit of room. Can't get the shot off. Again, great defensive play there by Achilles getting back. Unreal. This guy's having a great game. Big shot there by Neon.
That was a big save there, too.
Yeah, and a huge save by Jesus Hacks You. We got two Jesuses in the game. I guess we're going to see which Jesus is better in the end.
Frisch Mania pointed that out earlier. He's
yeah.
Very on top of things.
No, Frisch Mania is absolutely awesome. One of my favorite guys, if not my favorite guy in the 6HL community. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That guy is absolutely fantastic, and if you know him, you know why. Oh, big shot on and a great save there by Fire Ghost. This guy's showing why he is an all-star goalie, and so far he's been staying in the net. Way to go, Fire Ghost.
Was waiting for how long until...
Oh, come on. I had to hit him at least one time.
Yeah, of course.
And here we go, Nashville with it now. Oh, big shot on by Slag and scores. Slang getting Nashville on the board. It's 2-1. Friday night hockey, anything can happen. In the third period here, 12:15 remaining. Nashville with plenty of time to get this one squared up. Nashville's going to win the face-off there. That's Lurk over to Fallen. Ooh, that pass picked off by Neon Jesus, and Colorado moving back the other way. Here comes Nashville back now. Lurk has that knocked off him. So Achilles will make his way back. Oh, yes. Here we go now. Oh, that one knocked off a stick. Great job there by Corker getting right in there. He'll get that pass over to Strife. Strife back down to Corker. Corker holding the puck. Gets it over to Hedman. Hedman's going to hold. Oh, he has that knocked off him. Oh, and a great job there by Achilles. Getting to that puck. Oh, and Neon Jesus now. Colorado. Oh, not able to keep it there. Now here they come back the other way. There's Lurk. Lurk trying to get that pass over and just couldn't connect. Great opportunity there, but just couldn't get it done. 7:20 remaining here in the third period. Colorado up by 1. Battle down low for the puck. Oh, shot and scores. I thought they were going to call that back, but we got a tie game here, and Slang getting his second of the game.
It's in. I think the first one went off the skate, off the goalie, and he picked up the rebound.
Yes.
After that and tucked it in.
That's it. Here's Tolerant. Tolerant with the shot and scores.
Oh.
And it's 3-2 Nashville, just like that. Colorado was up 2-0 here halfway through the third period, and all of a sudden Nashville coming, bringing the heat, and it is 3-2. Friday night hockey, way to turn the tables, exactly. Frisch, you hit it on the head.
Wow.
The tables have been turned here. This has been a great game.
Yes. Again, defense all over the place for the first 2 periods, basically.
Yeah.
And, now Nashville breaks through with 3 quick goals.
Yeah.
2 really quick goals.
Exactly. So Colorado now has to try and find a way to, get some momentum back here. Here's Achilles with the puck. They're going to call that offside.
Oof.
So we're going to get a neutral zone face-off, and we're seeing another hit there after the whistle. I wonder if they're going to go back to the physical play that we saw early on in this game.
Sure.
Because that seemed to drop off. It was the trend early and then dropped off. Here's Alpha X Fallen. He'll come over the middle, gets it over to Lurk, shot on. That one gets stopped, and now Colorado coming back the other way. 4:24 remaining here in the third period. Shot on. Oh, that one gets blocked on the way through. Jesus able to grab the puck. Shot on. And another big save there by Jesus Haxu. Neon Jesus looking dangerous here, but just hasn't been able to get it finished. Hasn't been able to find that finish yet.
Yeah.
Here we go. Go wide. So now here comes Nashville. Trying to get it going. Hedman will pick that puck up. Get it over to the left-hand side. Oh, and Corker has that knocked off his stick, so they'll have to reset. Achilles has that knocked off of his stick. So again, Nashville coming back the other way. Nashville doing a much better job at getting on top of them, trapping them there at the line, and they just can't seem to get through. Oh, shot on. And Firego's having to be pretty quick there, but he's going to play that one out. There's McJesus getting over to Corker. Corker still with the puck down low. No, has it taken off of him. Now Nashville back the other way. Here's Tolerant. Tolerant gets with that out front shot. That goes wide. I think that one bounced off a Dominator.
I think the defenseman had just enough of them to send it wide.
Oh, big hit down low on Corker by Alpha.
Plenty of time here, though.
Oh, and a big hit there on Tolerant. He just got absolutely crushed by Corker. That one gets poked.
Uh-oh.
And here they come now. Neon Jesus. Looking to the left, shot on. That one goes wide. 10 seconds remaining here. Achilles. Oh. Achilles trying to get that pass out front. Hedman with one last shot. That one gets blocked on the way to the net, and that's it. It's over. Unreal game here. Man, game 1. What a finish. This is... Unreal.
Stolen.
Looking at that, like Colorado up 2-0, going, we're halfway through the third, and all of a sudden Nashville's like, oh yeah, hold my beer, and they came up with 3 big ones and end up taking this one. Absolutely unreal game. Great comeback.
I mean, I, yeah, I hate to try and get inside a goalie's head because
Oof.
who wants to deal with that sort of depression and self-hate? But the why you got to ask yourself that third goal was Ghost ready? Was he still thinking about that second goal that happened just seconds earlier?
Yeah.
And just didn't get over and protect that post.
Well, I don't think it's just on Ghost. I want to go back to and try and watch that sequence later on to kind of take a look and see what happened there. But from what I kind of saw happening there was after that second goal, it wasn't just Ghost, right? It seemed like that defensive pair of Hedman and Dominator, they were chasing a little bit more. Right?
Sure.
Which kind of left a couple of those lanes open just a little bit, right? Nothing outrageous, but just enough that Nashville was able to capitalize. They come away with the win. Absolutely unreal. Again, Colorado with the 2-0 lead. Nashville comes back with 3 halfway through the third, and they win this game. Colorado losing another one this week.
That's why they play him, they say, right?
Yeah, exactly. Gonna go take a look now. Gonna head over to the other stream.
This should be the good game. This is what a lot of people are looking forward to. But I mean, that game that just set a pretty high bar. I mean,
yeah, exactly. But this one that's coming up, this one that's coming up is the game of the night. This has been the game I've been looking forward to all week. This one is the New Jersey Devils versus the St. Louis Blues. And I'm looking forward to seeing how New Jersey fares here tonight against the Blues. These are 2 teams. Oh, well, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody here. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing this correctly. And yes, I am. So these guys are actually still in their first game, so they must have started a little bit late. There's 2 minutes and 55 seconds left. You know what? Hell, why not? Let's go over to it, shall we? We'll watch the last couple minutes of this game before we go into the second one. And right now, it is 6-4 for the New Jersey Devils here. 2:44 remaining in the second. Unreal. Dude, shot scores.
Ooh.
So it'll be 6-5. Wow, what a time to tune in.
As he was going down.
Score fest here. In St. Louis tonight. And that was shorthanded too. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be a bunch of fun tonight. There's King Patamo getting it over to Don. Don has that knocked off of his stick. New Jersey coming back the other way. There's Mace. Mace getting it up to the point to Darbs. Ooh. That pass goes wide. There's Stripe. Oh, Cav just couldn't get the shot off. St. Louis with it now, moving up. There's the Don. Gets it over to John.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, nice shot there. Shot and scores, and it's 6-6. Oh, my God, I'm so glad we tuned into this. Let's go. 6-6. We may end up getting some overtime hockey as King Patamo makes it 6-6. King Patmo, sorry.
Yeah. He had a couple of goals in the All-Star game.
Yes, he did. Right? Oh, boy. I told you Friday night hockey is the best night for hockey in the 6HL. And here we go. St. Louis coming back the other way. Shot scores.
Wow. Are we going to have a repeat of last
Oh, my
game?
God. Right as we tune in, it all falls apart. And I think, was that Don that got that? Oh, my God. This is unreal. I think that might have been actually Kirby getting that one.
Oof.
7-6 now. 36 seconds remaining. Unreal. Mace has it knocked off him. So the Blues will take their time. Here comes King Patmo. King Patmo with the pass over. Oh, and almost another one for Don there.
Yeah.
King Patmo with it again. Tries to get the wrap there. That one will go off of a skate out front. New Jersey back the other way. Oh, trying to get that pass out front. Nobody to get it. Here comes St. Louis back the other way. Final shot on. 2-1. Delayed penalty that we're not going to get to see. But we tuned in. And New Jersey was up 6-4. And this one finishes out 7-6. For St.
Frisch
Louis.
is convinced that you jinxed him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, New Jersey. I didn't mean to do that to you. I swear to God, I didn't try to do it. But man, that was some great hockey.
Sure.
Oh boy, that was fun to watch. I hope we get another game like that. Another 13-goal game would be absolutely fun to watch. Goalies hate it. But in terms of the overall fun, that stuff is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Sure,
Okay, guys, really quickly, since we do have a little bit of time here before we go to the next game, we are going to take a quick little break. So I'm going to put on some music for you, and we're going to put up the BRB sign because, you know, we are going to BRB because I got to go pee. We'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna get my kid a quick snack. Okay, you want one of these? No. What do you mean no? I want one of these. You want some of those?
And hello, everybody. Welcome back to 6HL Friday Night Hockey. So as we were saying just before we went to break, an unreal night here so far. Absolutely unreal night here so far. The first game, like I said, Colorado up 2-0. Halfway through the third, Nashville all of a sudden turning it on completely and finding a way to get it done with 2 goals from Slang and then one from I believe it was Tolerant who ended up getting that third one. Just absolutely unreal play
Yeah,
there. On the other side, Achilles getting the 2 goals, but he was the only one. Even with Neon Jesus in there, right? You expect to see a guy like him potting a couple, and he wasn't able to get anything going tonight. Great job by that defensive pair of Vogue and Alpha Fallen. And then we switch over to this, and we bear witness to St. Louis coming back. And according to somebody in the chat, if I read that correctly, apparently, yeah, the Blues scored 5 in the third period, one of them being a
wow.
shorty, to come back and win that game 7-6. Unreal, absolutely unreal. This is, yeah, so this second one here is absolutely looking like it's going to be a fantastic one to watch. We'll go over and we'll take a quick look at the lines for game 2. Sorry, those are the game 1 lines. So for the St. Louis Blues at center, it's the Don, but it looked like there was a little bit of a change there. So I'm not going to go by that because it looked like Don was on the right wing. So unless they're making another change here, but Kirby's supposed to be at right wing, King Patmo on the left wing. You'll have Calmsey on left D with Zdeno at right and Legault at in goal. For the New Jersey Devil, it's Weed and Bruise at center with Hellcat on the left wing and Cavalry's on the right wing. Left defense is Sheary, right defense is Darbs, and Hitman in the net for the New Jersey Devils tonight. And Hitman took a hit in that one, I would say. That was that. Oof. Yeah, if he allowed 5 there in that second one, I hope. I hope he can shake that off for the second game here. Yeah, because mentally, like I know, even as a defenseman, I know what that can do to you. Getting absolutely shelled in the third period when you're up and you think you got that game by the horns. Shell shocked.
I think you gotta,
Awesome
again,
sauce. Thanks for the follow.
I can't do it, but I think the better goalies are able to move on to the next game, no matter what the situation. So I'm sure he'll be ready for the next one. Yes. I'm sure that team is going to come out. I mean, there's blood in the water.
Ooh, yeah.
They're gonna want to come back. They're gonna want to come back on that one.
Oh yeah, and, the sharks are circling.
Yeah.
Yes.
They want to come back and show that that was a fluke, and the Blues are obviously going to go and come back and show that it wasn't a fluke. So,
for sure,
this should be a heavy one.
Oh, for sure. New Jersey's obviously going to want to split the night. At least if that one had gone to overtime, that's a point for both teams. But again, St. Louis just absolutely clawing their way back. King Patmo getting that final one to put it away to make it 7-6. And we're moving on to game 2 here shortly. Just waiting for the last person to arrive. And if I'm looking at the lineups correctly here, I'm just going to go to the full game. So there's Comsey, King, Pat, Legault, Zdeno, and the Don. The Don has moved to right wing. So, okay. is still at right wing. So yeah, it looks like they're bringing in a different center. So yeah. So I don't know who it's going to be. We'll keep our eyes on it. Right wing Kirby was supposed to be coming into play right wing, but I assume obviously something has changed there. But we'll definitely be looking to see how that turns out. So let's talk about St. Louis for a second.
Sure.
Because the very first polls that went out in terms of the power rankings, right? The power ranking polls, and that I think was St. Louis number 1 or number 2? Because I know it was Buffalo up there.
Memory is not my strong suit.
Fair enough.
So
I'm going to say I know that St. Louis was up there, and as I've talked about it along the way, right? Like I was, again, not to sound like a broken record once again. I say this all the time, but I was one of the proponents after the draft that was like, this New Jersey team and some of the guys that they drafted are dangerous. And if they can find a way to get it together, they are going to be a dangerous team. So my top teams, when I was looking at, at the full scope, my top 4 teams were Buffalo, St. Louis, New Jersey, and Tampa Bay. And so far, I've been pretty close. So far, I've been pretty close. Tampa Bay obviously having an absolutely stellar season, but this St. Louis Blues team, there is something about that connection between the Don and King Patmo that just allows St. Louis to steamroll over teams. And the defensive groupings, Comsey, Zdeno, like it doesn't matter who they have out there, they're getting the job done most nights.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's what it takes. I mean, the full team pulling along. It's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason. And uh, and come playoff time, I mean, it's always a, I don't want to say a second tier guy or a depth piece, but the stars are always going to produce, and that's going to be across the board, and it's who's second wave is going to be the bigger one, and so you got to find that throughout the whole season, and like you said, if the more connections you have with the team, the more chemistry,
Yeah.
the better that second wave is going to look.
Oh yeah. And these guys are just about ready to go here. Going to take a look at the solo screen just to make sure. So Kirby is in there, but Kirby's going to be playing center. So the Don will
Okay.
take right wing. Kirby is going to be at center. And this one is going to be great. Just waiting for Don to ready up. There he goes. He's ready. We'll see if the New Jersey Devils are ready. They're going to have to change the game password there because New Jersey should be home for the second game. This one's going to be a fun one. We've already had one great game tonight. We got to catch the end of the first game here between these two guys. Lots of hockey again. Friday night in the 6HL. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah.
Let's get some predictions out of the chat. And who do you think takes this game, Rady?
I think I'm gonna slide ever so slightly on the Blues.
Um,
I like the defense there. I think this year defense makes that much more of a difference. And when you have two evenly matched teams, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the slightly better defense, and I think that's what we're looking at here.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take my boys in Jersey. I'm gonna take my boys in Jersey. I think that they can take this one. I think you know what I mean. Again, as long as Hitman can come back and just kind of shake that last one off, again, get right down to work. I think they're gonna be okay. Big one there. Oh, it looks like there was a goalie change.
Hmm.
Gonna take a look and wait, but yeah, it looks like there may have been a goalie change from New Jersey. So we'll see. We'll see who shows up here. But yes, it's the St. Louis Blues, the New Jersey Devils, game 2 of the night, and this one is going to be absolutely fantastic. Everyone, 6HL hockey Friday night. So that's Rod saying that. Okay, and here we go. Here we go. Game 2 underway. St. Louis winning the faceoff. We saw them come back at the end of game 1 to win the game 7-6. Understanding that they were down by 4, sorry, at one point. Here's Kirby with the puck now. We'll get it up to King Patmo. King Patmo bringing it up the left-hand side, looking out front to try and find King Don. Good defensive play there as that one gets knocked away by Darbs. There's Stripe now with it. King Patmo manages to get it back, gets it to Don. Don with it, looking out front. Oh, and Kirby almost getting one there. And now right back the other way. Oh, here's King Pat. Shot scores.
Wow.
Big goal
Thought that was going to be a
there.
case of being not greedy enough, but they figured it out.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be coming together. But the Don was like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, you take it. And King Patmo
You take,
does
you
what
take it.
King Patmo does. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, there it is. 1-0. King Patmo. Don with the great assist there.
Quick release.
Yes. He's absolutely fantastic. That's why he was an all-star. There's Don. Don getting bumped off the
Mm-hmm.
puck. Oh. And Kirby was able to get that one back. Here's Kirby now again. Getting it up to Don. Don trying to get it back up to the point, but that one will get picked up by Sherry. Sherry coming in now, trying to get it out front. Oh, my God, and Cavalry just couldn't get a shot off, but they get a second opportunity. Shot in a big save there by Legault. Shot on and another big save by Legault. Unreal action so far here. New Jersey getting a couple great opportunities, but here's St. Louis right back the other way. Comsey looking out front. Oh, tried to get it to Don. That shot gets blocked on the way through. Rodsey having to make a big save there. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the St. Louis Blues.
You know, not to be lost in that goal was a beautiful outlet there. I think it was Comsey. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it was the other defenseman, if it was Zdeno, but that beautiful outlet that sprung them to go on that 2-on.
Exactly. I think it was Zdeno with that one. Here's the Don now. Don gets it over to King Patmo. That one gets blocked on the way to the net, and here comes New Jersey back the other way. There's Stripe. Getting it up to Sherry. That one gets knocked off of him, but he'll get it back down low. Holding it down low. Has it knocked off him. There's Zdeno. Oh, Zdeno has that puck knocked off of him, and New Jersey getting it back. Oh, nobody up at the point. So New Jersey will have to reset here. Sherry with the puck. He takes a bump. Loses the puck. Darbs with it now. Darbs looking up to that left-hand side, but here comes, Zdeno getting absolutely rocked there. Oh, and a big hit there by Kirby. Ooh, let the bodies hit the floor. This one's starting to get physical. Let's go.
Goalie assist? No.
Looking for one of those. Looking to see if we have another if you're a goalie 10 the goal moment. And here they come. Oh, big hit there, and I think that one might be a penalty. Yes, it is. New Jersey taking a penalty here, so St. Louis will get their first power play of the game. New Jersey already down 1-0. This could be a nightmare situation where the snowball starts rolling downhill. Big win there. New Jersey able to get a hold of that. They'll dump it out, and it'll go all the way back. Kill a little bit of time off the penalty. 4:51 remaining here in this first period. Kirby getting it over to Don. Don trying to get a shot on. Has that one knocked off his stick. But now here comes Comsey. Comsey with it. Oh, still holding it. Looking out front. Oh, wow. King Pamo getting a great opportunity. But a giant save there. That one up to the point. Zdeno has that knocked off his stick. Oh, St. Louis managing to keep it in. Here's King Patmo looking over to the right side. Can't get that over to Don. Defense. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, but that play there almost got dangerous. Here's Sherry now. Great job. Both teams back to even. Shot on. Oh, and what a save. Oh, my God. Legault may have just made the save of the game to keep this one a one-goal game. Don now looking out front. Big shot on. Big save by Rodsey on the shot from Kirby. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a game it has been here so far. That one will get kicked back to Zdeno. Zdeno can't get the shot off. That one knocked off his stick. So Jersey now going to try and come back the other way. Here they come. Bruce just couldn't get it through. So there's King Don now. Has that knocked off him. New Jersey will take the time to get reset. Sherry holding on to the puck. He'll get it over to Darbs. 6 seconds remaining here. Maybe we'll time for one more shot. No, looks like that's it. St. Louis is just going to kill it off here. And that'll do. First period of play done and over. And man, St. Louis up 1-0. It could have been a whole lot worse, especially when New Jersey took that penalty. But here we are. New Jersey still in this.
I mean, I complimented obviously the Blues defense, but even giving up that goal, the Devils defense came up with some big plays there. It could have been 2 or 3 easily, and likewise the other way. I mean, Devils had a couple of looks. This is a tight one.
Yeah, shots only 4-3, so it definitely has been a defensive game. And you're right, that combination of Sherry and Darbs back on the New Jersey side, absolutely fantastic. I'm still pulling for Jersey. I still think the Jersey can win this game. Smoked Aiken in the chat. Jersey boys. Yes, let's go, Jersey boys. I don't know if you guys remember. I was actually telling the story the other night. Went out on St. Patty's Day and was going out to buy myself a couple new hats. And I was looking for a New Jersey hat that I could wear on stream, and I couldn't find one anywhere. So I'm going to have to order one so I can support my Devils during the playoffs.
Oh, boy.
There's Cavalry now, getting it up to Sherry. Sherry back to Cavalry. Second period play underway. Here comes King Patmo. King Patmo's pass is taken away, by Sherry. Oh, and St. Louis getting it right back. Kirby has that one knocked off him. Here's Don now. Kirby shot on. That one hits the post. Darbs will grab it. And again. Oh, what a giant save there. Absolutely great save. New Jersey struggling to get it out of their own zone, but they'll finally get it moving. Here's Sherry. Sherry looking out front. Shot on and a big save by Legault.
That's how you hit the brakes right there.
Mm-hmm. Hold that. Stop it and slow it down. Mm-hmm. Slow it down. Here we go. St. Louis with the puck. There's Don coming up with speed. Gets it down in the corner, but has that one taken off him. Oh, Kirby out front. Passes it back to the point. They were looking for the tip there, like we were talking about earlier. That tip can be absolutely dangerous in this game. Oh, and Kirby with a giant hit there. King Patmo with the puck now gets absolutely rocked. Yeah, the bodies are starting to hit the floor here. Let's go. Let's go. Big save there.
Yeah, hitting's coming on, as will happen in a one-goal game.
Loxy's in the chat. Cavalry is my brother. Like real life brother? That's awesome. Yeah, Critchley, thank you for following, man. Really appreciate it. And here we go. New Jersey able to clear that one out, but St. Louis coming right back the other way. These guys are coming in with speed. Ooh, that one almost turning into an on-man rush the other way. Here they come now. New Jersey, Cavalry with the puck. Getting it over to the left-hand side shot, and what a giant save again by Legault. Unbelievable.
That might have been Jersey's best look.
Yeah. Don gets knocked off the puck, but St. Louis able to keep it in the zone. Comsey has that knocked off him. Here comes Cavalry. Cavalry with a shot on another stop, scores! That one goes through and makes its way through. Cavalry getting the Jersey Devils on the board, and it's 1-1 here in the second period.
Maybe his brother brought him a little bit of good luck to the chat.
Oh, boy. Absolutely unreal. Here comes Sherry now. Sherry trying to get it over to Cavalry. That pass misses, and now it's the Don. Oh, no. He wasn't able to get to it in time. Sherry now with the puck. Over to Cavalry. Cavalry has that knocked off him. He'll just dump it in. Doing a good job pressuring now. New Jersey looking like a much different team here now in the second period. 8:20 remaining here. Oh, great job keeping that onside by Comsey. Comsey holding on to the puck, looking out front. Oh, gets that knocked off him, but King Patmo has it. That's taken off him by Stripe. Stripe will dump it down. I think the icing waved off on this one. To St. Louis, yeah. St. Louis coming back now the other way. Here's Kirby. Kirby getting it down to Don. Don looking out front for King Pat. And a great defensive play there by Darbs to stay on top of King Patmo. Shot on. Oh, and a big save by Rodsey. Holy. The action here in this one has been absolutely fantastic. Great fast pace. 5:35 remaining. We haven't had a lot of whistles. This one has been absolutely fantastic.
Sure. Where the first period was defensive, this is all offensive and goalies.
Yep. Don with the wraparound scores.
Wow.
St. Louis now up 2-1. Don with that wrap there. And New Jersey couldn't stop that one. If it ain't King Pat, it's going to be Don. And the Don getting it done. Here we go. Cavalry with the puck now. Oh, shot on. That one just a quick, easy bump. Oh, Cav trying to wrap one in. Oh, big hit there. Cav is down. He's hurt. And that's one way to slow down a team. He was still offside there. He just got up. Here's Sherry now. Sherry getting it up to the point to Darbs. Darbs back down to Sherry, up to Darbs. Shot on. Oh, big shot, scores. And it's 2-2. Unreal. Who's the center there? Who's the center? Because I don't think that's Weed and Bruise.
No, I don't think that's being Bruce either.
No, that
Oh, it might
they
be.
definitely no. They made a change here. That's not Bruise.
Fair enough.
Here we go. What an amazing game here so far. 2-2 action going right back and forth. Both teams saying anything you can do, I can do better. And this one has been great so far. Here comes Cavalry now, getting it over to Sheary. Sheary backhand, tried to get it out front to Cav, but just missed. And here's St. Louis now. King Patmo with the pass over to Kirby. That one gets blocked and can't get through. Kirby with the puck again, looking out front. He gets absolutely rocked. New Jersey able to get it out of the zone. So Comsey will take the time to get reset. One last opportunity here. King Don looking out front. Kirby with a shot on and a giant stop there.
Big
oh,
save.
Boy. Big save.
Save.
Yeah. Big save there to end the second period. Man,
Sure.
this has been absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
Absolutely
there's that talk.
awesome hockey.
There's that tuck. Yeah, just snuck it in there. You don't see those working so many anymore.
No.
But at the right spot, you pull the trigger on it, you see what happens there.
Yeah.
But goalies most of the time are on top of that.
Yeah.
But hey, when they're not, it works.
Exactly, and right now it's working for them. They are definitely doing what needs to be done to get the job done here. Like even looking at time on attack, right, 5:52 to 3:31. But they had the power play, so that does kind of make up for that extra 2 minutes. But the shots so close, 10-11. The hits, 10-9. Passing percentage is relatively close, 66.7 to 73. Face-off 6-6. Right, this is a very tight game. And we saw in that second period, halfway through that second period, it just started opening up. And, oh, boy, we are going to get a burner of a finish here. Third period action underway. 6HL hockey Friday night, St. Louis versus New Jersey. That one goes offside, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off. Oh boy, 2-2 here, 19:29 remaining in the third period. New Jersey will win that face-off. There's Cav getting it up to Sheary. Sheary has that knocked off his puck. King Patmo with the puck now has that taken from him by Sheary, so he's going to take his time. Mace getting it back up to the defense. Mace, ooh, he gets bumped and knocked off the puck. Cavalry loses it there. Here we go. No, not able to get anything done there. Zdeno doing a great defensive job there, covering for his partner. Big shot on scores. Oh. King Patmo when it's 3-2. He got that with a little bit of space out front, and he is one of the most dangerous players in the 6HL from that place, from that spot. And King Patmo getting another one here this season. Here comes St. Louis again. Mace now. He'll send that all the way down. That one will go on to the St. Louis goal. Good job there by Darbs to grab it. Mace getting it over to Sheary. Sheary getting absolutely rocked by Kirby there. What a hit. King Patmo with the puck now. Tried to get it over to Don. That one gets blocked. Zdeno down, staying down low, putting in some real work. Oh, boy. And here's Comsey now. Oh, that pass out front to King Patmo. Dangerous, but a great job there. Oh, here comes Jersey now. Shot out front. Oh, and they just couldn't get it going there. That one goes just wide. Here's the Don. 12 minutes remaining here in the third period. Shot by King Patmo. That one gets stopped. King Patmo with another shot and another stop there by Rodzi. And yeah, St. Louis taking a timeout. Good time to take a timeout there.
Yep.
Absolutely. Good time to take a timeout there. Loxies need a Tampa St. Louis game. Dude, I fully agree. You know what? I'm going to look and I'm going to try and get that one done next week for sure. That would be a whole lot of fun to watch, as this one has been a whole ton of fun so far. Again, shots 14-12 here, 3-2 for St. Louis. In the second period, we got 11:36 remaining here in the third, and Man, this has been some great hockey tonight, Friday night in the 6HL. Offensive zone face-off for the St. Louis Blues. They're going to win it. King Patmo getting it over to Don. Don passing it back. It went past Kirby. Now here comes New Jersey. Darv's getting it over to Cav. Cav out front. Shot on and a big stop by Legault. 2 big stops by Legault, and he's going to play it. Let's go, boys. Don't stop the clock. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Cavalry's now coming.
Uh-oh.
Here's Sherry all alone. Big shot on and a big stop by Legault.
Wow.
Unreal stop there. Here's the Don. Don gets rocked off the puck. Here's Kirby. Kirby over to King Patmo. Shot and a big stop there by Rodzi. King Patmo holding
That's
it
when
now.
they keep them in this.
Oh, yeah. The 2 goalies doing a great job against these offensive powerhouses. King Patmo over to Don. Big shot and a big stop there by Rodzi. Sherry up to Stripe. Stripe getting it to center, but that one's now coming back the other way. Here's Comsey. Shot scores. King Patmo getting another one. Now New Jersey's going to take their timeout. It's 4-2 for St. Louis.
Oof, that's rough.
That's rough. That center struggles getting it out of the zone. Even when he got it out, he turned it over in the neutral zone, back to back. St. Louis came right back in both times and had scoring opportunities both times and
Yeah,
capitalized on it the second time.
Oh, for sure. Like, this has been absolutely crazy, like, especially because noticed this earlier on in the game, too, where New Jersey was just having some trouble getting it out of their own zone. And St. Louis doing a good job having them in there, not giving them any opportunity, no chances for outlet passes, being in all the right lanes. And now they have taken control this game now, 4-2, St. Louis over New Jersey. Jersey still has time here, but they're going to have to get a quick one. There's Sherry up to Cavalry. Cavalry looking shot on and another big stop by Legault. But St. Louis took a penalty in there somewhere, so New Jersey going on to the power play. Kirby taking the penalty there for interference. So
That's what they needed.
Yeah, New Jersey with a power play opportunity here. Good face-off win. Oh. Zdeno able to clear that one out for St. Louis, so New Jersey will have to get reset. That one up to Cavalry. Cavalry with a little bit of room, trying to get that one out front. Oh, and a great job getting back by Comsey to knock that one off his stick. Here comes King Patmo with room. Shot scores!
Wow.
Unreal. The pass by Comsey, making it all the way across 2 lines to King Patmo, right up the center, all alone, and the beautiful finish. King Patmo again showing why he is 6HL All-Star.
Yeah.
Man. Unreal. St. Louis unrelenting now. Looks like you won tonight here, buddy. Because New Jersey looks like they don't have an answer anymore. 5:25 remaining here in the 3rd period. King Patmo now with his 4th of the game. There's King Patmo again with the puck. Has that knocked off him, but he manages to get it back down low to Don. King Patmo looking out front. He gets absolutely hammered. And now it's New Jersey coming back the other way. Good job defensively by Comsey. Take Cav right out of the play. Big shot on. Good stop there. St. Louis holding on to this puck again. They're going to play it this time. Here comes New Jersey. Cav. No. That pass again. Great job there this time by Zdeno.
When you have this 3-goal lead, that's when you see and you have a good puck controlling defenseman like Comsey, you're going to see him make runs like that.
Ooh, yes.
When they don't have to play conservatively anymore.
Yeah, that one gets knocked out of the zone.
On the gear.
Yeah, that one gets knocked out of the zone. New Jersey having to get reset. Here comes Kirby now. Kirby passing it the wrong way, but here's King Patmo shot on. Oh, and a big stop there. Rodzi having to make a big stop. But New Jersey taking a penalty this time, and St. Louis is going to get an opportunity on the power play, and this might be game over, lights out for New Jersey, unless they can get something done quick here.
You seem a bit more optimistic than I do on that one.
And here they go. New Jersey getting it down into the St. Louis zone. Zdeno's going to win that race. No. Cappy able to get it. Oh, shot on no. Cav just couldn't get it done. Here comes the Don now. Don over the center. Oh, looking out to that left-hand side, but nobody there. New Jersey now trying to come back the other way. There's Cav getting it down in the corner. Big pass out front. Oh, that one gets blocked. Here's King Pat again. Big shot, scores. 5 in the game.
Wow.
And King Patmo. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. King Patmo getting it done once again. Another amazing breakout pass. And this guy just all alone. You can't stop him.
No.
The backhand
No,
beauty this time.
Yeah. It was the same last time too.
Yeah.
It's always that question when it's one-on-one with the goalie. Are you going to do the same thing?
Yeah, forehand
Are
or
you going to do the same
backhand.
thing? What are we going to do?
When you're beating him, you just keep on going with it.
Sure.
There's Darbs. Loses that to King Patmo. Mace, not able to keep that. That one missing everybody on the way out. Here's Zdeno now. Zdeno's going to carry. 5 seconds remaining here in the third period. Zdeno with a pass out front. That one misses everyone, and this one is over. Like I said, buddy, you were right. The end of the day, St. Louis able to get this one done. I thought Jersey had one in them, but the final in this one, an unreal 6-2 final for St. Louis.
Sure.
The big stories in this game obviously have to be, King Patmo, 5 goals. Oh, my God. Absolutely. And Legault, right? Like some of those saves, those early saves that they made definitely kept the St. Louis team in the game.
Sure.
Sure. There's a couple highlight reel worthy saves that those guys had. That was absolutely fantastic and a whole lot of fun to watch. Absolutely unreal the way that these guys played here tonight. 2 great games. What was your favorite of the 2?
Obviously the first one, that was they're both great games, but the first one really was the game of the night for me. Like I said, defensively all over the place.
Yeah.
And flurries here or there. Eventually one side cracks through, then the other side figures it out, and they come back, runs back, and we said it was a stolen win, but deserved.
Yeah.
And they found the cracks. They kept coming after taking their shot and got through. Whatever the reason was,
they
found it.
They managed to get it done. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I was waiting for a couple guys to get a hold of us here, but the guys that were supposed to be coming in, I think I don't know. I'm just gonna give them a couple extra minutes here. Erickman, ugh, that was rough. That was absolutely rough. You guys put up one hell of a game. You guys played great defensively, but at the end, King Patmo proven to be far too much for the New Jersey Devils here on some Friday night hockey. Again, that was unreal. That was absolutely unreal. We got to watch. We got to watch 2 and maybe an eighth of a game. Again, so like going back to the first one, Colorado and Nashville. Colorado up 2-0, and Nashville managing to come back, potting 3. Late in the third, and taking that win. We walk into the New Jersey St. Louis game, and we watch as St. Louis crawls their way back down 6-4 to New Jersey, and end up winning that one 7-6, and then take complete control here in the second one, winning 6-2. St. Louis is just such a dangerous team, man. They got so many tools.
Yeah, and the thing when you have talent like that, and you get a tiny bit of a lead, and you saw it in that game, you get a little bit of a lead, and you don't have to play that conservative. I mentioned it with the defense, of course, but you also saw you see King Patmo a little bit further up north, and it pays off, and you brought up the saves that were made on the other, to keep them in that game. Yeah. Sure, if those saves aren't made, maybe Patmo is not pushing up as much, and that's a tighter game. It's a completely different game. So when you got talent like that, you can't let them start to pull away, because they'll take off on you.
Exactly.
And keep going.
Exactly, that's what they did, and you can't be taking bad penalties late in the game, which is exactly what New Jersey did. Now, mind you, both teams took penalties in that third period. neither team able to capitalize, right? New Jersey definitely needed one when St. Louis took that one. I think it was Kirby taking the interference call there about halfway through the third, right? That was a good opportunity for them to maybe get back into that game and stop some of that momentum that St. Louis was rolling with, but they couldn't get it done. Great defensive play again, as we spoke about earlier. Comsey and Zdeno doing absolutely just absolutely crushing it, and yeah, that was absolutely wild. But it would have been good to see Jersey, I think, get back into it, but I was wrong. They got me this time. So
I can't let you leave the discussion on New Jersey without giving you my New Jersey joke as a New Yorker.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
It's not even really a New Jersey joke, but I'll give it to you. What's the best thing about New Jersey?
Oh, what's that?
It's not Philadelphia.
Oh, yep. Oh boy.
As a Ranger fan, that operates on 2 levels for me. But yes.
Oh no. Okay. So I got to ask you about something else. Let's actually go to real hockey for a minute, right?
Sure.
So Philadelphia Flyers. So
I thought you said real hockey.
Oh boy, obviously them getting into a little bit of trouble here the last couple weeks. Seen some management changes and a coaching change there. How much, as a New Yorker, have you been enjoying watching the misery out of Philadelphia?
I mean, Philly's always a rival, a city rival. So it's all across all the sports. But to be honest, it's been a long time since the Rangers and Flyers had any sort of meaningful games against each other, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So to be honest, the Flyers are one of the teams. I mean, you obviously don't forget about them, but I can't remember the last time we played an important game against them. So they've been pretty much an afterthought. Otherwise, though, I'm super excited about where my Rangers are looking at right now. Of course, we picked the worst year in the history of hockey to make a run at it. There's going to be 2 teams in the East that are above 700, right? That aren't going to get out of the first round. So,
yeah.
But yeah, we took a run, and we'll see where it turns out. But as a Ranger fan, it's hard not to be excited. Everybody's starting to find their groove, and we're built for the playoffs. We have a goalie that can steal a series or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
A defenseman that can crush and shut down top lines, and then of course stars all up and down the top 6. So
yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh no, 100%. Mika Zibanejad, just absolutely
one of the most underrated players in the league.
100%, right? That whole team, Artemi Panarin, from front to back, obviously the addition of Kane, was massive, absolutely massive. And you're right. It is crazy looking at the East this season, right? You have New York, Boston, Toronto, Tampa Bay, right? Man, yeah, and you're right. Seeing a couple teams that are over 700 that are going to be out in the first round. I know Harry's saying Boston first round exit. Absolutely not. This Boston team is built different, man. I'm willing to put my beard on it. I'm willing to put my beard on it. All right.
I was just gonna suggest us making some sort of friendly wager on who goes further,
dude.
If that's what you want to put up,
I'm willing to put my beard. I'm willing to put this beard on it. That the Bruins are going all the way. The Bruins are going all the way this season. I really think
that's a lofty bet.
Yeah, with the additions that they made and everything else, I think this team.
Sure.
You couldn't pick up. Come on, Chuck. You couldn't pick more Bruin of a player.
I like them too. I thought their window was closing, and still probably is, but it's open. It's definitely still open, and they made a couple of additions to give themselves a really quality shot. So I like them. I mean, who don't you like in the East?
And Orlov as well,
yeah,
right? Like you couldn't pick two more Bruins style players to bring into the Boston Bruins coming into the playoffs, right? These guys are big, they are nasty, and like I said, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. One of the things that I am interested in seeing is it's going to be Toronto and Tampa first round in the playoffs. So I'm interested in seeing how that one turns out. I know a lot of people probably predict, Leafs with another first round exit. And yeah, man, I hope not for the sake of the mental capacity of some of those Leaf guys, but yeah, I could see it happening again. I don't think that they changed enough.
I've been saying it's going to be the Leafs year for like 2 or 3 years. I'm just a guy. I don't know, man. I just think a team with that much talent is gonna figure it out.
Well, and that's just it, right? Like if Matthews and Marner can figure it out, in the first round and actually get something going, because that's been the whole thing about the Leafs, right? You get into the playoffs and Matthews will be doing something and Marner will be doing something, but they're never doing it together. And there's a lot of times where you get later into a series where, like, especially watching it, I'm here in that Toronto market, right? Like I said, I'm just north of Toronto, so like a lot of the hockey that I watch is obviously Leafs hockey, but I have the Sportsnet package, as well as NHL, right? So like I watch as many games as I can throughout the season. What I can tell you is, like, watching late in those series, you see, Marner especially just kind of disappear, right? Like
That's the story.
and so, like, unless they are able to find a way to figure that out, I think it might be another early exit for them, and it's unfortunate, and it's unfortunate for the Toronto fan base, I think.
Yeah. I mean, again, my understanding is the Toronto fan base is kind of like the Yankees fan base, so
Yes.
they don't kick rocks. But I gotta ask you, man, when
Yeah.
you walk around in Toronto with that hat on, you don't get comments. You don't get dirty looks. You definitely get dirty looks that you don't realize. I'll tell you.
For sure, for sure. There's definitely some places you go where they're like, take that off, right? Especially right after 2014. Um, I was downtown. I was downtown in the square with my Bruins jersey on, with the Bruins hat on, and I would watch that as the Bruins came back in Game 7. Scoring 4 goals to take, and like I was like, I better get out of here quick, man. Like it, but you know what? Toronto fans do get a bad rap. Yes, I think that they can be a little ornery because, like, the way the media is here, right? It's like New York, but I think a little bit worse, especially in some of these Canadian markets. But overall, Leaf fans are great, man. Like, I go to lots of games,
Sure.
And the guys don't hate too much. It's always fun to watch, though.
No, I took a shot, but those big fan bases, the Cowboys, the
Oh, yeah.
Yankees, they're so large that you're gonna have knuckleheads, you're
Yeah,
gonna
of
have good
course.
guys.
Of course.
So of course the loudest ones get the most attention, and of course we poke fun and stuff at them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, of course. I trust me. I'd love to see a game in Toronto. That's actually on my bucket list, and 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 just visit the town. I hear the city is amazing and stuff like that.
Toronto. Yeah, Toronto.
I hope they're the best. Look. I'm one of those guys. I do believe leagues and teams do better when those big market teams are doing well.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it.
Yep.
It's not like I like seeing that, so to speak. But
Yep.
but as somebody who saw firsthand what the Rangers in '94 winning in '94 and Gretzky coming to the Kings, what that did to hockey in America, it's big. So if the Leafs win, it's big for hockey, I think, and I'd like to see that also. You want to see the good teams win too. I mean, nobody wants to talk about 20 years from now. We don't want to talk about this amazing team. I mean, unless you hate the Leafs, of course. But you don't want to talk about this amazing team that didn't do anything.
Exactly.
That's not a great conversation to have in a bar 20 years from now.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, and
you hope everybody.
Yeah, and I can tell you, like, personally, again, right? I grew up in Toronto. I'm actually Toronto born and raised. Grew up in Dufferin and Eglinton area. Spent a lot of my early years in Bloor West Village. And Toronto is a mini New York, That is exactly what it is. It is a melting pot. Tons of great food, tons of great theater. Like the different districts for everything. The subway system is shittier than New York. As bad as you think New York has come on the TTC, and you will see that the TTC absolutely sucks. They're trying to improve, and hopefully it will get better. But yeah, it's worse than the New York system. As bad as the New York system is. But yeah, like if you get to go to a Toronto game, try and make sure you also get to go to the other side as well. Go over to Ottawa for a game. It's a little bit cheaper, and the Corral Center is a fantastic venue. And it looks like next season they're actually going to be owned by, oh my God, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
I've been hearing about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So Canadian actor and legend is actually looking at they're trying to put together an ownership group that he will actually head and take ownership over the Ottawa Senators. And like I said, that place is absolutely fantastic, and they got the new arena that's starting that they're building up. I think for not next season but the season after. So if you are coming to Toronto, Rady, let me know. And yeah, buddy,
sure.
I'll take you out. I'll take you to some of my favorite spots in Toronto, man. There's some.
No, I'm not too far, actually. If there wasn't this lake in between us, that would be a lot closer.
Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't for the falls, right?
Yeah, very much. It'd be like a 2-hour drive if it wasn't for the water, in a way. Like, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be that far.
Exactly.
I have an Ottawa story, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
And I feel terrible about this, but I'll share it. So.
I love any story that starts like that.
There's a little bit of a backstory here. So I don't know if you know much about the Mets here.
Yeah.
Okay. But the Mets are owners for the last couple of decades. Oof. They got conned in a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. And it set the franchise back, and even though we're the biggest market in the world, we couldn't spend like that for many years, and whatever, I don't say we struggled, but we definitely were not able to compete as we should have. Terrible owners, one of the worst owners in baseball, really, also, just in general.
Yeah.
Then they sold to a super fan, just a straight up super fan that blows away all the other gazillionaires in the league as far as rich. So it's like the best case scenario. It went from like worst owners to best case scenario, and he obviously poured tons of money in.
Yeah.
And when I was talking, I have a friend who's an Ottawa fan, and I said to him, hey, with the Mets now not having the worst ownership, it's probably you guys, Ottawa. This is like 2 years ago, you know. And I said, so you never know. Something could happen, and you could have a great new ownership.
Yeah.
And then, like, literally the next day, the Ottawa owner died.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, so right away,
that was not mean that.
I think it's Gene Melnick. Yeah, I think it was Gene Melnick.
Yeah, Eugene
Melnick was the owner of the Ottawa Senators. Oh my God, that is unreal.
Yeah, and this was like last year or 2 years ago. I forget what it was, and I felt terrible. And sure, but hey, now they got Ryan Reynolds.
Now Ryan Reynolds is coming, and you know what? Like, that's what I don't get with a lot of these major sport franchises. I know we got to wrap up here, but with a lot of these major sport franchises, one of the things that kind of bugs me, right, is that you have all these major owners that own these sports teams and don't want to spend money. Meanwhile, like, these teams are basically a tax write-off for them. Like, why not spend the money, right? Like, if you can bring a championship and, like, and get that, right? Which has been a problem in the NHL, right? Like, we've seen it with, unfortunately, with markets like Arizona, and we've seen Arizona continue to struggle. Hopefully, this time around, they'll be able to figure it out. It's been kind of fun seeing Arizona playing in a college, right? The college arena. Yeah. That's been kind of cool, a little more of an intimate atmosphere. But so many other teams that, that just owners not willing to spend money. And you're not getting a quality product, and then you wonder why the game isn't working there. I'd like to see them bring more teams back to Canada, but I understand market size is different, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Texas will get another team before Canada does. But yeah, like the Dallas Stars do very well.
Real quick, as a Canadian, can I ask you why not Quebec?
I think for me, I've actually believed that it's really a lot about the proximity, right? So there's Montreal and Quebec aren't really all that far apart, right? So you had those two competing cities, and when the league was smaller, that was a whole lot easier. But when you have Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec, and Buffalo all so close to one another, right? Like it was a while back. We're talking maybe 10, 12 years back. They were actually talking about another Canadian NHL team that was supposed to be going to Hamilton, because Hamilton has like a massive stadium there. But it never happened, and the main reason for that is because again that close proximity. They're like right in between Toronto, right in between Buffalo, right? It's not that far to get to Montreal. Like it's too close, and I think that's kind of how the NHL looks at it. And if I'm being completely honest, and I don't care if anybody from the NHL is watching as I say this, but yeah, Gary Bettman hates Canada. Like I don't care what anybody has to say. I was surprised when Winnipeg got the Jets back. I don't think it's the way that it should have happened, but they still ended up getting it back. But yeah, I don't see, at least until there's another 5 or 6 more teams in the NHL, I don't see Canada getting another team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's honestly why I think it is. It's just that close proximity, the population size of Montreal versus Quebec City. Quebec City would be another small market team, and it seems like they don't want to go small market unless it's in the U.S. So. Yeah, Bedard is going to Arizona because Gary needs to save that franchise. Yeah,
so probably Matthews, but that's another discussion for another time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Rady, this has been absolutely fun, man. I've had an absolute blast with you. It was great talking hockey. Unfortunately, none of the guys can make it in for interviews. That kind of sucks. But, it is late on a Friday night. I'm sure they all want to go to the bar and get drunk. I know what I'm going to be doing after I'm done this. I'm going to go medicate myself. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to medicate myself and have a little bit of fun. Again, Rady, this has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope we get to do this again soon, man.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me. I'll be back for sure. This was fun.
I made this easy for you?
Yeah, very much so, bud. You're killing this, man. Keep riding it as far as you can, brother.
Absolutely, I will. Again, thank you to all of you for watching us here tonight on Friday Night Hockey in 6HL. I, as always, am your host, TJ Chalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. We love you all, and we'll see you next time. Whoop. Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.